All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I've been trying to catch up the last few days on everything that's happened since Apollo. I've been trying to catch up. Like, when I say I'm pretty sure a whole bunch has happened since Apollo happened last weekend. I'm trying to catch up on things. Like, I done seen a bunch of now. Every time I turn around, I'm getting a ding on my phone for an announcement for a battle or an announcement for an event. Somebody tagging me in something. So I'm trying to catch up on battle rap and what I've missed. Now, I was scrolling Twitter earlier, and I think it was Hope Trilly's tweet where she asked, "How did J-Rack get official the Bardashians and like everybody basically who's a name that she's battled?" And then she got Miss Hustle coming up too. And basically Miss Hustle's response to it was she she didn't have a problem taking Shay Rack because she ain't done no weird shit. You know? Like one would wonder how did Shay Rack get all these names? You talking about she's battled 40, she's battled Clips, Jerry West, Casey Official, Jazz, and she got Miss Hustle coming up. Come on now. Do you know how long it takes a lot of people to get a Jazz or Miss Hustle on their resume and they've been out longer? Like they've been out longer than Shay Rack and don't have a Jazz or Miss Hustle on their resume. So I'm kind of in the same boat as Hope Trilly with that one. You know, one would wonder how she made that happen to get these battles. You know, but salute to her. She's working. Like she's working for like we talk about the newer girls that's booked and busy. She's definitely one of the newer girls that's booked and busy. Booked and busy. Like she got all the names that you would want on your resume as a female battle rapper. She got all the names to have all three of the Kardashians, all three of the Kardashians, Shuni and Miss Hustle. Like most people probably only have one that I just named on their resume, and she got all these people on her resume. Like salute to her, salute to Shay Rack. I win, lose, draw. Salute to her. Like salute to her. Like we all, if you watched Apollo, you saw Chilla bring out Hitman and Mook. Bulletproof is going down September for our TBL. That whoever else is on that card. So, hold on, I can't see what that say. Kenny is the manager of the century. Well, salute to Kenny. Salute Mika 48. Kenny is the man. If he's making it that people like if he's Shay Rack's manager or whatever, he the man to get her these names. He is the man. If that's the case, he the man. The Hitman Murder Mook announcement. We I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I am a little surprised at where the battle is happening. I am. Like I knew Murder Mook versus Hitman was gonna happen very soon. I did not predict TBL to be the place. I kind of thought Hitman would make it happen with Bags and Bodies, you know, but I'm not mad at it. I I just know whoever else is on this bulletproof card, the matchups gotta like be top notch matchups to be on the same card as a Hitman Murder Mook. Like with that battle, I don't care. I don't care who wins. I don't really care. Like as a fan, the fans will be entertained. The fans will be thoroughly entertained. You know, we're gonna be entertained. Like, and salute the TBO because I could have sworn with the Apollo joint they were supposed to be 90-second rounds. So salute to y'all because some of those battles, them rounds was way longer than 90 seconds, but I appreciated it. I appreciated it though. Apollo was a successful 2-day event. Successful 2-day event last weekend. Um, I see that Swamp and Easy are going back and forth for whatever reason. Like, yeah, I know they battling coming up. I know. But I'm tired of hearing them go back and forth at this point. Because it's the same redundant shit they saying back and forth to each other. It's not even battle rap they're talking about. Like, that's not even what y'all are fussing about. Who gonna win the battle? We ain't even got into y'all talking about the battle. So whatever, far as that. I did see the little thing about Twerk and Cassidy went back and forth. I didn't listen to it. I didn't listen to it. You think Easy going 30 Swamp? Um, I can see Easy 2-1. I don't know about Easy 30 and Swamp. Like, the only way that happens is if Swamp is very redundant with the Papoose Remy situation. That's the only way I see him get 30 or he chokes. Like, other than that, I can see Easy 2-1 clear. Uh Either way, that's gonna be a fire. That's gonna be a fire battle. Um, what else is dropped? I see TBL dropped proven point, point proven, going down May the 17th in Atlanta. That's that's gonna be another fire card. Like TBL is on a roll right now. We being honest. TBL is on a roll. They got. Uh, hold on. Wait, somehow. Yeah, and I peeped that in the little segment that I listened to. That all he was talking about was Easy getting hit with 2 clean Jones. Like, if that's all he gonna talk about all battle, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Like, people are tired of hearing about that now. You tired of hearing about it. The TBL point proven going down May the 17th in Atlanta. This is a solid card. Like TBL to be following up Apollo with another fire card in May. Like you got Rum Nitty versus Elijah Straight. That's that's gonna be a fire battle of the punchers. But you already know how that's gonna go. You already know how that's gonna go. That's all I'm gonna say. with that battle. Marv won versus Lil, so it's not a matchup I would have set up or thought about. But nonetheless, a lot of battles that I don't necessarily like on paper end up being good battles. They end up being good battles. So I'm just gonna trust and watch it. That's what I'm gonna do. Sniper versus Foots, that's gonna be a good one. Shay Rack and Miss Hustle, it's gonna be a good one. But you know, I I already know how that's gonna go. Like I already know how that's gonna go. But it's gonna be a good battle. Ace, I mean, and Hansel was supposed to have happened as far as Apollo. I guess whatever happened with that. I'm glad it's on another card. Um, She Happens versus Quest McCody. After seeing both of them on Apollo, they gonna have to like step it up. But watching them battle each other, it has to be better. No, 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 no. I am not in the slightest slighting Rock. She is fire. She's doing her numbers. But if she's going to put off an upset or at least make it debatable, she's gotta be on point, clicking out the gate. Cause we come on, we know how Miss Hustle do. We know how Miss Hustle do. We know how Miss Hustle do. Like she just caught a 30 on Apollo. So we not even gonna act like Miss Hustle ain't coming off two back to back great showings. We I'm I'm not gonna do that. Like Shay Rack's she's gotta be here. Shay Rack's gotta be here. She gotta be on point. No stumbles, no fumbles, no nothing. The writing's gotta be here. Like like um 40 bars in Eunice. I like it. Coming off of Eunice battling Pass and people having that as a debatable battle, it was a good showing for both, honestly. Like, because before that, Pass had battled Twerk, he lost to Twerk. So to bounce back and have a debatable with Eunice is a win-win situation for both of y'all. Because it's a debatable battle that everybody's talking about. Um, 40, it, 40's last battles is what? Danny, Danny, who else? I know she's battled somebody else recently, but like it has to be one of those. Her and Eunice has to be one of those. Like no fumbles, stumbles, nothing. It has to be one of those. Um, I saw the War Report has it like that's the name of a card. I couldn't tell what the league was by looking at the little emblem, but the War Report is going down May the 17th in Trenton, New Jersey. I like this card too. You got Swamp and A War. That should be a good battle. Dre Dennis versus J2 should be a good battle. Chef Triz and Rex Ruga should be good. Prep and Authentic definitely is going to be one of those. Prep's last battle, I think it was the QB joint. The QB joint, he caught a 30 out in Connecticut. Yeah, 40 and Geechee. It was a decent battle. That was a decent battle. But it's like 40 gotta be 40 for Eunice. Like like the 40 that the fans love, not the stumbling, fumbling. Like I'm rapping, like I'm trying to remember as I'm rapping. That 40 ain't gonna work. That 40 ain't gonna work. Like that 40's not gonna work. Like Eunice isn't called the leader of the new school for no reason. Like Eunice keeps getting better as the competition gets better. So 40 versus Eunice has to be one of those. It has to. Um Prepping authentic. Prepping authentic. It's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be one of them. Authentics has some solid like battles. He just battled um Gorilla Monsoon. Solid performance. Before that he battled Styles. I had him beating Gorilla Monsoon. I had him losing the Styles. But he's had solid performances, you know. Him and Prep should be a good one. Um the whole thing with Bad News. I did watch Bad News versus Riggs. Riggs did his numbers in that battle. He did his numbers. Um, what can I say? Bad News. Sometimes you just gotta say nothing. You just sometimes gotta say nothing. Um, his part far as the it was alright. It was alright on his end. Rex did what Rex was supposed to do. Um, the whole thing of him saying that he would ruin a battle if somebody mentioned calling him a rat. To think that you have a word next. Do you know how goofy and stupid you would look trying to be gangster with a word if he called you a rat? How crazy that would be? And you'd be willing to mess up a battle? One, we know A word's not gangster, he's not street, whatever. The fact that that battle was still even going to happen is, solid on A word's part to even still, even with everything that's going on, still be willing to battle you. So it's just weird for you to make that statement. Like, I, at this point, he might as well not even battle if he feel a way about people calling him a rat. Like, he might as well not even battle if we gonna keep it being. Like, if I was Bad News, I would have not said anything stupid. Like I'm gonna jeopardize a battle and just went in there and battle A Ward and handled that accordingly and not made it sound like I'm gonna be a certain way. Because it's like, bro, you're already scrutinized for what's transpired already. Yeah, you making the situation worse. You making it worse. And to try to tell A Ward what he can and cannot say, he is a grown ass man. That's another thing. He is a grown ass man. And you trying to tell A Ward what he can and cannot say. Like, I guess like you feel away because Av didn't go there with you about it, but we knew Av wasn't. And then Riggs, you and Riggs was a rematch again, so we know y'all have had whatever conversations. So I don't know. I don't know with that one. And like that's not gangster to try to go at A Ward. Like, be glad A Ward was still willing to still battle you. Like, that's just weird to me. It's weird. It's weird. Um, what else? What else have I seen? Capo? I think I saw Capo say if he went to the trenches, he would want to battle. He would be battling easy and not Tex. I don't see that. Unless him and Easy come to some type of agreement, I don't see that ever happening. I don't. And why was he going back and forth with Ramonte online? Why? Why? Just why? Um, some battles that have dropped. Go watch Bless the God versus Northeast Tay that dropped on Body Bag. Zai versus Almighty Phenom dropped on OSBL. Pat versus Nick Hefe dropped on OSBL. Trying to think. Facts. And I said that. Easy battling Capo does nothing for him. That would help Capo if Capo were to go in there and beat him or even made it debatable. That would be more so helping his stock. Like, that's the logic with that one. You know? Um, what else? What other battles have I seen that have dropped? The Saga versus Steams dropped. There's a couple of other We Go Hard battles that have dropped. Oh yeah, Ramen Daylight dropped on TBL. To the ones who haven't seen that, go watch that. Go watch that if you haven't seen it. Um, trying to think. I think those are all the battles I can think of. But also, Breed, Slew Wing and Qua. Breed has an event coming up May the 24th in New Orleans. Um, soldiers, soldiers are made, killers are born. I hope I ain't screwed it up, but I think that's what it's called. But they got a solid card with that. For the announcements that they've talked about. Uh, we got Bobby Uptown versus Big Taliban. We got 8 versus Demo Stutter. We got Baby Blue versus Pesto. We got LT versus Bosovich 4. I hope I said it right. Heron versus T Hurst. That's one of those that I'm like, yeah, yeah. Um, Lotto B versus Chuck Lucci. You got Taj Millie versus I Am Spoken. Jada Guy versus D.I. the Henny Man is gonna be one of those. When I say it's so many events come, I want to say like this coming weekend we have a 2-day event too. The Mean 3 joint is this coming weekend. That's a 2-day event. Stacked. Stacked. Um Jada Guy and Deanna Henny, man, it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be a real good one. CNG Ty versus Bells. I believe that's a money battle. Will Major versus Marvelous. Jack Boy Main versus Squiddy. Jay Skills versus Freddie Diamond. I know that's a money on the floor type joint. It is a bunch of events between. It's a bunch of events. Cause yeah, like this coming weekend's the Mean Three joint. That's the Saturday and Sunday. Then I want to say Gates of the Garden has an event to end the month. To end the month. Then I know OSBO has, is it Target Practice? Target Practice is, I want to say May the 2nd. And then Easy's joint um is the 3rd and the 4th, May 3rd and the 4th. Like, I believe it. And it's probably gonna be more. It's probably gonna be more. And the crazy part in all of this, like you're saying, is 10 between now and May the 24th. URL has nothing in that. That is the crazy part in this. I was just talking about this with somebody the other day. What announcement could URL make that would really like boom with all of the other events and announcements that we've had? So I said Easy versus Tay Rock. Easy versus Tay Rock would be one. Kayshawn versus New Jersey Twerk could be another. Remy versus Miss Hustle. Jazz versus Hustle, the rematch. Like Cassidy versus Twerk. That's what I'm saying. Like URL has to come back with a vengeance. Like you know, like all these fire events happen. Whatever the event is, it has to be big. It has to be a success. I know y'all say y'all losing money, but you need pay-per-view. You need pay-per-view. Because regardless, people bootlegging your shit. Bootlegging shit, no matter whose league it is. They bootleg your shit. So get some money instead of getting none. Instead of getting none, get some money out of it. But they're like 10 events. Like I wanna say, damn near every weekend has battle rap coming up. I'm supporting as much as I can support. Um, some of them are not on Rap Grid, so I gotta see how Breed is being streamed. I want to know the rest of the announcements too, but I want to see. I gotta find out how that's going to be streamed because I want to watch the Breed event. Uh, in May. Um, the stage has some events coming up. I think the stage has events like every month coming up to like June. Um, I'm gonna try to support as much as I can. I'm gonna support as much as I can. You know, somebody asked me, was Apollo worth the $75? It breaks down to like 40 something dollars a day. Other than the fact that it started late and some people bought the ticket, specifically for New Jersey Twerk versus A Ward and didn't get to see that. But things happen. So overall, that was a good event. It was a good event. Um, I believe it had video on demand that you can go back and watch the battles. I believe it did. Um, that would be the thing for URL if you did a stream that you had a feature that within like that night, the next day, the battles are automatically available to watch. Like you see, the rest of these leagues are still doing streams, even though they know bootlegging happens, watch parties happening. They still doing these streams and getting the money they can recoup off of them instead of just not doing streams. Like I don't pay the $7.99 for the URL app. I couldn't tell you probably what the last battle that was put on there. I couldn't tell you because it got to a point where a lot of the battles that was going on there were battles from other leagues using URL talent. You was getting those battles quicker than you was getting the actual URL battles. That's what I'm saying. URL has to come back with a bang. With a bang. Will we get a Chrome 23 announcement at some point? Because what happened with the tournament? Like we know who made it to the second round. Those battles dropped and then we ain't heard nothing else. So Remy, like what's up with that? Like what is up with that? You supposed to be like figuring out that we don't know who won. Um and I've been meaning to do my recap of the Moi All Bars event. Salute Dejan T, because even though some battles did not happen, she still made it happen. Because I saw a tweet. I want to say I saw a tweet where she was like, nobody recapped the event. So allow me to talk about the event. You know, let me talk about it because I even with watching it, I I wrote down bars and everything with watching it. Um, let me find it because I write everything down. Um, let's see what I had. So it like I was saying, like the battles, you know. Let me see if I can. So at 34 and 12 seconds, I'm talking about my recap of the Moi All Bars. We ended up getting Rock Lee versus Seal Moore. It was a one rounder. It was a one rounder. Still dope. Uh, Seal Moore went first. She had the I always wanted to wake up to the smell of roses until Andre told the world them bitches stink. Like that was dope. This was supposed to be my easiest battle. I'm the captain of the block. Everything you write gonna be mid, and 2 minutes in you gonna choke. And by the end of the round, y'all gonna see See why she ain't want this smoke. Now, I can clearly tell that Sia Moore basically still went with the original material for her opponent, even with the switch. And that's fine. That's fine, because, I mean, it was like a couple of hours prep for Rock Lee, I think it was. Um, for this battle, Rock battle, walk by faith and not by sight. Since you but don't destined but do shit on purpose, you can die from an accidental suicide. Like the setup with that was cool, was good. Now she wanna know where it all started from. A big bang. Fuck being cautious. I rather rock bitches. Like that was dope. When she was born, she was destined to die. Yeah, I think that's who she was. It Destined who she was supposed to battle. I don't remember who Sia Moore was supposed to battle, but I want to say it was Destin. Um, like Rock Lee had to. She was talking about rain of roses, my pussy, bitch. I got that water. You would have thought I squirted on my nigga's face. How I'm giving see a shot like Rock Lee. You could tell she was trying to like remember it and try to get through it because she did have to at a point run it back. She did at a point have to run it back. Um, since this bitch a trade, then I'm the upper. It's something like James Harden. I don't remember the rest of the bar. You should have been like me when you came to this league and proceed with caution. That was dope. Even caution get Even caution get a shot, and I'm aiming at Britney's slide on a more all seesaw was me swinging. Like Rock Lee had a couple of catchy lines. Sia Moore had a couple of catchy lines. They would have been scrapping, scrapping black back off the glass like removing the tent. Black off the glass like removing the tent. If y'all wanted Nita to Baker, then keep rock steady. I'm your biggest hit. I'm giving you the best that I got. That was cool. Like after yeah, like right after that bar, like Rock Lee had to pause and like bring it back from the top. And it's like I understand it because you just wrote it a couple hours ago. Like, so do you for even like doing that? You didn't have to, but you did for Dejan. So, like, 2 hours prep, 2 hours prep to be able to and get out there and do it. Like, salute to Rock Lee for like doing that. They had a solid one rounder. Split or more. It's the Mexican divorce. All you see is seeing a box like the Chime app. And I was like, I think she had like a couple of bars after that, but that was like the last one that they really like talk about. They had a cool back and forth. They had a cool one round back and forth. Um, Mallory X versus Nay. Mallory X versus Nay was the battle that I think everybody wanted to see. Um, Mallory went first. She was talking about Nay losing her voice before the battle. She said that Nay was out there on Bourbon Street yelling and shit. That's why she lost her voice. Uh, I had Rock edging Sia Moore, and hold on, I'm gonna get to Caution and Rain in Rain Fire Moon in a moment. I had Nate 2-1 versus Mallory X. I had her 2-1. It was a good battle though. It was a good battle. Um Rain, Fire, Moon, and Caution was only one round. I I gave it to Caution. I I gave it to Caution. I gave it to Caution. Um it was when I say good back and forth one rounder, like I wish Caution and Rainfire Moon was three and not one. Like if they could run that back for three, I would love it. Good win for Caution. Good win for Rock Lee. Um like for it to only have been those three battles, still solid. Still solid. Like those three battles was still entertaining. So salute Deja T, salute Rainfire Moon, salute Lady Caution, salute Rock Lee, Sia Moore, Nay, Mallory X. Like big salute to Rock Lee for 2 hours prep making doing the round. Like salute to that. Um I am a little sad I didn't get to see the new girls. That was like one of the big reasons I wanted to see the stream because I thought I would get to see them. I'm not upset. Rock versus Shay Rack. Is that happening? Is that coming up? Cause I'm about to say I know they ain't battle yet. Did they? They ain't battle yet. I would go Rock Lee. Big Rock, that's a little rock. I would go Rock Lee 2-1. And this is no shade, no hate to Shay Rack. She definitely she's doing her numbers, but it's just like I don't. I'm trying. How can I put it? It's like she'll have good parts. I'm for it. Somebody set it up. Like Rock Lee versus Shay Rock. Somebody set it up. But how Rock Lee's man? She just beat Big Ice. Like she would- and I hate to say it. She would be in there. I don't want to say barking, but she'd be in there talking to Shay Rock. She would be. Like Shay Rock's so soft spoken that it's like even when she try to like get loud and project it, it don't come out how she trying to do it. That's the only thing for me. Like she got bars, but like when she be trying to yell and scream, it don't be working. It don't be working. But whoever want to put their money behind Rock Lee versus Shay Rock, set that up. Frank White, cause you be for the fans, like Frank White or Flatline, uh the other league that's down there as far as New Orleans. Somebody set it up. I would go Rock Lee 2-1. Rock Lee 2-1. I'd be for it. Somebody make it happen. Somebody make it happen. What else? What else have I seen? Those like the few things that I've seen since I've been like back really looking on social media today. That's all I've really seen. Um, Hitman. I think Hitman went off about Mook for whatever reasons. I mean, he's supposed to. The battle's set up now, so they gonna sell the battle. That's enough to sell that card out. We know that. That's enough to sell the card out. Um, I'm expecting the big names to be on that card though. I'm expecting the big names to be on that Bulletproof card. You can't have Hitman and Mook and then not have the rest of the big guns on that card. Like I couldn't predict matchups, but you gotta have the big guns on that card. You got to. You got to. That one matchup alone sells the card. But for the people who wanna feel like, hey, if I just spent $75 for a 2-day event for Apollo, I spent $75, that's 40 some dollars a day. Am I getting my money's worth? Because the main event, Mook Hitman, sells it. So we already know the minimum for this card is, we'll say 50. That's the starting point. Probably for this TBL card. Starting point. Just with the one announcement. So imagine as we get if you get some more big name announcements, I'm going to say it could be 60, it could be 65, depending on what the rest of these announcements are looking like. You know? But this being a 1-day card, hopefully I don't expect a whole bunch of battles on this card. Maybe 5 battles, 6 maybe, because people ain't trying to be there all day. That's the simplest way to put it. I ain't trying to be there all night. And then the events are not starting at the time you're thinking they're gonna start. Ain't nobody trying to be staring at either a computer screen, your phone, the TV for 6 to 8 hours on battle rap. Like you ain't got a life, you know? So go hope that now I said that Jackson Hustle the rematch. Would TBL pull that for their card? And I'm thinking it's possible. It's possible because it seems like TBL budget is crazy. And so if they can pull that as like the co-main, like we know the main event, and that's the next battle announcement. It's like if that ends up being on that card and not a URL card, it's like URL really in trouble if they don't pull a big matchup out at some point. Like, how long can URL go with letting the rest of the leagues do things? Because, watch, I think even at a point, eh, RBE is going to eventually have something. I think eventually, you know, he's doing full circle. So that's what I say. At a point, an announcement's probably gonna come. It's probably gonna come at any moment. That's why I say URL strategic, smart, and make sure when if I'm URL, I already had my card together. That when I drop it, I go whatever the main event is, that's the first one I drop. And then for when I drop that, I'm boom, 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 each announcement. And and by the time I get all the announcements out, my events within a certain amount of days of it. That would be smart marketing on their behalf if they go that way with it. But I said, what would be the perfect way for URL to just Cassidy, Cassidy twerk, easy rock, or K Shine twerk. These are like battles I'm thinking that would have the culture talking. So it's like URL, be specific and strategic with whatever your next announcement is. Because a lot of the battles we've been wanting to see, these other leagues is making it happen. The battlers are making them happen. So it's like they don't have to wait on you no more. Um, let's see. I probably do my what's today? Means tomorrow. First day of means tomorrow. Let's see. Could I pop the card up with how I got this? Let me see. I might be able to. I'm gonna try. Let's see if I can pop it up. Let me see. Nope. That ain't gonna work. Let's see. Can I? I'm trying to add a source. Remove. So I'm trying to figure out. It won't let me do it. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how can I can't do it. I guess because I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. I can't do it. Yeah. I don't think I can do it because of me. Me being on the phone doing it. I can't do it. Cause I was trying to do the mean predictions. But I don't know the card. I don't know the card, and I can't get it to pop up on here like I'd like to. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to see how I can do this. Um, trying to see. Let's see. Let me see if I get this to work. Let me see. Let me go back. Okay, so um I can't get it to pop up. Let me check some. Let me see. I might have got it to work now. Let me see. Here you go. Let me see. Let me see. Is it? All right, there you go. So let's see. Can I? All right. Can I? All right. So I think we can make this work. We can make this work. All right, there you go. So for tomorrow we're supposed to have Twerk versus. I think it's Twerk versus Real Deal tomorrow. That's what it's supposed to be. Twerk versus Real Deal. Sway versus A Ward. T-Top Young Cannon. Cortez and Payne. Shuni the Rapper. Lady Caution. Um, Ill Will and Villa. Those would be the battles that's supposed to happen tomorrow. Do I know we know for sure. Twerk's not battling tomorrow. We know that. So don't expect to see that battle unless Twerk's leg is foot and everything's better. He didn't just battle A Ward, so I don't expect him to battle tomorrow. You know, but that's a solid. Cortez and Payne's gonna be one of those. We know Shooting and Lady Caution is gonna be one of those. So if I gotta do my picks, Um, Cortez and Pain for Battle of the Night. That'd be my Battle of the Night. Followed by Cortez and Pain. Body of the Night. If I had to pick one, Ill Will is probably gonna get Body of the Night. I don't know who Villa is. That's not the Villa I know. T-Top and Young Kennedy should be good. Swave and A Ward should be interesting. Day two is a fire card too. Um, Day two you got Marv One and Sirius Jones. You got Big K and J Murder. Enes, Cali Smooth, Quest Macodio Solo, Chess and Chess and Chess and Kev Bless. I don't know who that is. I really don't know who that is. But you got some good battles the next 2 days. And I think there's some other events that are happening this weekend too. So if you can't watch this one, watch the other events and support.